Hey everyone, welcome back to a brand new video. Today's video we are going to be testing out the mini cheese palette from Revolution, and just look at these shades. They're absolutely beautiful. If you haven't already seen the big cheese palette that I have reviewed, then go check that out first and then come back and we can do this palette. We have brought out two palettes from the cheese collection. They brought out the big cheese and they brought out this one. To be fair, I do prefer this one. I feel like it's much more easier to blend and much more easier to put on the eyelids and much more easier to choose which shades and what kind of eye look to create. But yeah, I am going to be doing an eye look for you guys by using this palette, and I'm going to be talking about the review at the end of this video. I'm very sorry for this short video. My camera was actually dead, like the battery didn't have any battery in it, so I created this eye first whilst my battery was charging, and then I did this eye on camera for you guys, and I'm not feeling very well, so it's a very short video, not a lot of talking I'm afraid, but yeah, I really wanted to get this video up and I really want to show you my thoughts and opinions on this palette. But yeah guys, thank you for watching, and yeah, let's get into the tutorial. As you can see, I have already completed this eye. I've kind of gone for like a brownie kind of look. I don't even know what to describe this. I've also used this eyeshadow crayon from Powerpuff Girls X Colourpop for the waterline. It's just this green shade, and we're going to be doing the eye look on this eye today. So this is what we are going to be recreating. This is what the palette looks like. It's so cute. I really do like it. When I started playing around with this for this eye, I feel like the colours are so much better in this palette than the big palette. I feel like they were really easy to work with. The only problem was this shade here, the orange shade. When I was trying to apply the orange shade here, it kept going a bit patchy when I was like applying the yellow shade, which is the shade here on top of the orange. It was kind of going a little bit patchy and like coming off a little bit, so those two shades were quite hard to work with. But yeah, let's just get into the video and do this eye so we are matching. The first shade we are going to go with today is this brown shade right here. They're very pigmented as well, and we're just going to use that, and we're just going to go all on the eyelid. Just going to blend all that out. I really do like this shade. I feel like this shade is really nice to blend out and really nice to work with. Then we're going to be using this flat brush, and I'm going to be using this orange shade right here. I'm going to dab that orange shade onto the outer corner of my eye. You can see it's pigmented now, but when I start blending it, like that pigment goes. I don't know what's going on. Maybe it's my brushes, maybe I need to like, I don't know, maybe because I haven't worked around with eye makeup for such a long time, I'm still trying to get used to it. I don't know. I'm just going to take this brush here, and I'm going to use this lighter brown shade right here. I'm just going to blend that all together just so there's no harsh lines. And then we're going to be using this gold shade, and we're going to put this shade in the inner corner of the eye. We use this flat brush, get the gold onto here, and wow. I mean, that gold shade is beautiful. I feel like the eye makeup is working better on this eye than this eye. I don't know what's going on. Maybe because I don't know. It's just so much better. Hit this brush here. I'm going to go back in with the orange shade. And I'm just going to try and just blend those two shades out a little bit. Now we're going to be using this Colourpop liner. And I'm just going to place this under the waterline. Just like so, and then I'm going to take this shade right here, and we're going to just place it into the inner corner of the eye just to give it a little bit of pop. Oh, that shade, I love that shade. I feel like it's so pretty and it just really makes the eye pop. And yeah guys, that is the mini cheese palette. I feel like this look was so easy to do. I only used 3 shades, and I used a little bit of this shimmer for the inner corner of the eye. I feel like these shades really do blend out really well. I feel like they're very good just to put on. I feel like it's a very nice everyday kind of palette. It's very travel friendly. I think I do prefer this palette than the Big Cheese palette, just because I feel like these shades are really easy to blend, especially the brown shades were really easy to blend. I really do prefer the shimmers in this I really do prefer the shimmers in this palette than the Big Cheese palette. I feel like the shimmers in the Big Cheese palette are just so patchy, and they just don't work for me. If you've seen my first video with the Big Cheese, you would understand why. Like, it was just, I don't know what was going on. Which palette to get if you don't know if you should get the Big Cheese or this palette? I would say this one, because you can use this more as an everyday palette than the Big Cheese palette. And if you are a type of person that goes away quite a lot, then yeah, definitely this palette. I definitely recommend this palette. So go buy it now. But yeah guys, I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye for now.